Yo, I'm Marcel Fischer, and thank you very much to Codemasters and the EA Creator Network for the opportunity to make this F122 preview video for you. If you haven't seen my first F122 preview video where I drove at Monaco in VR, it's now at the top right, so make sure to watch it. Today we are gonna do a 25% race in the Haas at the new track layout of Abu Dhabi. First, we are gonna do the track comparison from F1 22 to F1 2021 and real life to see how accurate the track is. And this Sunday, the 19th of June at 3 p.m. CEST, I will do a F1 22 live stream at my Twitch channel, MarcelFischer25. Make sure to join. But now let's do the comparison. If you don't want to see that, head over to this time. That's where the race starts. At the top is the real life onboard at the left hand side, F1 2021, and at the right hand side, F1 22. Nothing has changed in real life for the first corner at the new layout, but for the F1 22 game, they added the inside sausage curb, which was also there at the old layout, but now we have it. At turn 2, they removed this Rolex advertising board and they added the bollard at the left hand side of turn number 4. You can see it really bad from the real life onboard, but there is actually a bollard and we also have it in the F1 22 game. Nice job here. Here we have the first real part of the new layout, so we don't have the left-right chicane anymore. We are just straight down to the hairpin. The remodeled hairpin of turn number 5 looks really good to me, but there is one minor mistake. They forgot the bollard at the inside of the turn. It's always a little detail which is not perfect. Here at this turn, it's the missing bollard. Codemasters actually repositioned the inside sausage curb of turn number 6 ever so slightly. It's a little bit later at the turn now, and they also changed the model of it. It looks higher now than in F1 2021. For turn 7 though, all stayed the same. As we come up to the completely redesigned beginning of Sector 3, the rear chicane is gone and we have a long left-hand corner which is really awesome to drive. And also in the F1 22 game it looks really good to me. We have the two bollards at the inside and also the curbs, and the slide banking looks really good to me. Nice job here. I love the exit curb of turn number 9, it looks so nice. Turns 12, 13, 14 and 15 in the third sector have all been remodeled ever so slightly, and as you can see it's perfect in the F1 22 game. 2 bollards, 2 sausage curbs, and all the turns are a little bit more smoother now. The radius has been opened up and the speed through the corners is a little bit higher, but it's a lot more flow now in the third sector. Here at turn 14 though, they misplaced the bollard by quite a big margin. In real life it's at the apex, as you can see, and in the game it's quite a lot before the apex at the left hand side. Little mistake with this, but all the other stuff like the radius of the corner and so on, it's really good. The penultimate corner has been opened up and is now flat out on qualifying, and the funny thing is at the exit of the penultimate corner, the orange sausage curb there is there in real life since 2018, and they added this for the 2021 game, so after 3 years, and now they had to change it again to the new version. That's it for the comparison. Now let's head into the race. I was third in qualifying versus the 100% AI, and now starting on the medium tires behind Hamilton on softs, Verstappen on mediums, and its 5 red lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. We have quite a bad start. Gasly behind has a much better start, also on softer tires, and now he's at the inside for turn number 1 and made the way past us. So we lost 1 position behind us. Leclerc, despite starting on medium tires, made his way past Fernando Alonso on softer tires. And now my first time in the race to turn number 5, the new designed hairpin. I think almost contact between Gasly and Verstappen in front. We can stay ahead of Leclerc though, and into the chicane of turns number 6 and 7. We stay very close to Gasly and prepare the exit very good. We have a really good exit out of the chicane now. ERS enabled. Together with Slipstream, we are side by side now going into the new designed turn 9. Purple middle sector though, and side by side through the corner, but he can carry more speed. We can on the inside curb, which wasn't perfect though, and he could carry on at the outside of the turn, and that's also a really nice thing about turn number 9. You can drive a lot different lines and can come out with the same speed through it, so a lot of things possible there in the race. with various lines through the corner. Very, very cool. And that's the first lap completed. I had a big snap of oversteer at the exit of the last corner. And now you can see also I drive a different line than Gasly now through turn 9 with a very much later apex. And I have a lot better exit. But now into this third sector, it's quite impossible to overtake into this turn. Really difficult. You have to be side by side and then brake a little bit later. But you can see also here you can follow a lot closer through the third sector now, because it's a much more flowy part of the track. And now as we drive at lap number 4 now, and now the soft tires get a little bit slower, so we have to make our way past Gasly now to stay close to Verstappen and Hamilton in front. Otherwise they just drive away from us. So I make the move now down into turn 5, pretty similar to Hamilton versus Verstappen in 2021, but I braked a little bit too early, so Gasly could carry on at the outset of the corner and I have to left him room there. But now we have DRS. I use now a little bit of ERS to really stay in front of him before the chicane, but then I brake a little bit too late and I have a bad exit out of turn 7 now. So Gasly now comes back on us. He has the DRS now. I use just a little bit of my ERS because I want to save it for later on. So now Gasly is back us, but now we prepare the switchback. Again, a very much later apex than Gasly, use all of the exit curb there, but again then no chance into this corner as it's in the turning zone. You have to brake and that's really difficult. He also had the inside line for it. So now a lap later, lap number 5. This time I didn't make the move into turn 5. I use now a little bit of ERS and DRS help now to make my way past Gasly. He covers the inside, but with DRS it's so powerful here. We are already before the braking zone past him. And now we have to stay close to Verstappen and Hamilton. Again, not a perfect exit out of turn 7. In slow corners it's a lot more difficult to get on traction than in last year's game, but for that in fast corners it's a lot more stable. And as you can see, one time not behind Gasly, instantly improvement in sector 2. I also like the new overlay with the graphics in the game, like real life. Now lap 6, and ahead of us, like in real life, Hamilton versus Verstappen, turn number 5, they almost touched. I think they touched here in this game, and now they're side by side out of the exit. Hamilton has a better exit than he had in real life at the straight, but again Verstappen has DRS and now is through on Hamilton, and I try it as well down the inside, little lock up, a little touch with Verstappen, but no damage to my front wing or to his tires, and then side by side with Hamilton through turn 7, and we made it. We both have DRS now, but I used my ERS now to stay in front of him before turn number 9. We are side by side through the corner, and very crucial that I made the move now on Hamilton. He's a little bit at the outside, but then he has to back out of it because I had the inside line. So that was very crucial now, because now I can stay in the 1 second gap of Verstappen. So I have DRS, and that's very crucial on him. There he struggled a little bit at the exit, looked like, but now this corner almost flat out also here in this 25% race, maybe not in 100% race because you're too heavy, and again a very big oversteer at the exit of the final corner. It's quite tricky if you get on the curb there. At the end of lap 7, Verstappen pits now. I wanted to pit, but then I decided, okay, he pits, I stay out a lap longer, so maybe I can make an overcut. And he switched to the hard tires. I still don't understand some strategies of the AI. It would have been so much smarter from him to go into the soft tires like I do here now. I also like the new pit stop feature. And now the tires are really cold, but I have the soft, so I thought I can push a little bit more, but then, oh, I almost drove into the wall at the pit exit, and that's maybe crucial time that I lost there. So now at the exit, side by side with Gasly at the exit, he is past us. Then now Verstappen, oh, directly behind us, very, very close here. But now my tires are really, really cold, and I had a lot of understeer into this turn, and now Verstappen overtook us again. So P3 now. Alonso also overtook Lewis Hamilton. Now we have to stay close to Verstappen. Verstappen and Gasly in front fighting again. Verstappen tries it around the outside. Gasly can stay in front for the moment. Verstappen now the inside for turn number 7, and I prepared the exit really, really good now here. And just one of them have DRS, and it's Gasly. So I use first the slipstream and DRS from Verstappen. Now switch over to the slipstream from Gasly, and now I could carry a lot more speed into this corner, just because Gasly was so slow. Verstappen can carry on at the outside of the turn 9, and this is what I meant. You can drive so many different lines through the corner and can come out with a different result, and that's so amazing. The new turn 9, if you drive it, you will love it. Now into turn number 5 at lap 10, I do the Verstappen on Verstappen, but a bit more easier than his move on Hamilton in 2021 though. And now I have the DRS on Gasly. At the same lap I tried on the inside, but then backed out of it because I wasn't close enough on him. But now I had quite a surprising advantage on grip through the corner. As you saw, I was side to side with him at one moment, and now DRS very powerful. He defends the inside now, so I go to the outside and prepare the exit of the corner and use a very, very late apex, and that was such a nice move through this corner on Gasly. 100% AI. I had softer tires, yes, but I made it work for the first stint. I had to stay with him, had to overtake him, and now I have the advantage for the struggles at the beginning. And then I thought, okay, just 4 laps remaining now, let's drive clean to the end. Fastest lap now here, maybe I try it again a few laps later. But then as I drive through turn 1, the safety car came out. Charles Leclerc retired because of an engine issue, so it's getting a little bit more exciting now with the safety car. Here you can see the Mercedes AMG safety car driven by Bernd Mailänder. And here now the restart. I almost lost it here twice, first on power and then on the curb. You have to be careful on that. So now restart of final corner, really good. Gasly no chance, and then at the end of the last lap 3.3 seconds gap to Gasly, and also purple sector 1, purple sector 2 and purple sector 3. Fastest lap of the race again.
Driving. That is a race win, my friend.
Thank you very much, Jeff. So that was a really, really nice race, and also the track is really accurate, as you maybe saw in the beginning of the video with the comparison. Here you can see the new cutscenes. Mick Schumacher, yeah, is obviously very happy with the win of this race. I hope you enjoyed this race so much as I. And then I have another surprise for you. Tomorrow at 4 PM CEST we have another race at the new Australia layout. Again, 25% race. Before that we have also the comparison to real life. So make sure to subscribe and activate the bell so you will not miss this video. And again, remember 19th of June at 3 PM CEST. Twitch.tv Marcel Fischer 25, my first F1 22 live stream this Sunday. Tune in, make sure to like this video now if you enjoyed it, and then I see you soon.